Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome replay viewers. So, if you guys were just in the scope when I did the drone scope, let me explain to you what happened, guys. What happened, let me get some music on in the background.
Channel 34.
How about them Red Sox is right, Steinberg? Red Sox, I was covering that last night. I'll wait for some people to come in. Invite your followers in, everybody. Welcome, Bang, first day on Periscope. Gomi B, how you doing? What's going on, my friends? How you guys doing today? How's the signal, by the way? We got a clear signal right now?
Good.
Looking good. Rick Steinberg, how's the signal? We got a good signal? Perfect. Perfect is good. So invite your followers in. Anybody that was in the last scope I just did, I did a drone scope. It went horribly wrong. Who's that? Hey, Gomi. How you doing? 5x5. Leena's here. Hey, Leena. That's my girlfriend. She's right next to me. She hasn't gone in yet. She's leaving now to get her nails done.
I just invited.
Thank you for inviting, Leena. Told about your life? What do you mean, told about my life?
About my life.
She's my life.
All right.
All right. Go ahead in. Love you, babe. Have a good nail time in there. Still in the same job? Of course, yes. No, it's not cannibalism, Steinberg. All right, so for the replay viewers, I'm going to start now because I guess that's all we're going to get for people in the scope is the amount of people we have right now. So let me explain what happened in the drone scope. With the Mavic Pro drone, missed the nightmare scopes. It wasn't a nightmare scope, actually. It went okay. I mean, we actually had, we went up in the air. You could see the drone. But when you're using a Mavic Pro, which is what I'm using, that's the drone that I have, nighttime. Oh, nighttime scopes. Yeah, well, you know, CBS won't allow me to scope, so I can't scope at night anymore. They won't allow it while I'm on the job, so unfortunately, I got to do other things. I can't show you breaking news anymore like I used to. Sorry about that, guys. But hey, Miggs here, RX Saving Guy. You gonna save me some money on drugs? RX Saving Guy? Where do you work at? CVS? Cheryl! What's happening, Cheryl? How are you? Thank you for coming in, Cheryl. Invite your followers in, everybody, and I'm going to explain what happened with the drone scope so that you guys understand. Yeah, misguided boss, but, you know, he's my boss nonetheless, so I got to do what he says. Hi, Cheryl. You work with a free discount card. I see, RX Saving Guy. All right, everybody, I guess that's all we're going to get for viewers right now. So for you replay viewers, if you're coming in later, let me explain. If you go to the scope right before this one was my drone scope. So when you're using the Mavic Pro, thank you for sharing. City Cynics in the house. When you're using the Mavic Pro drone, which is the drone that I have, you need a secondary device, meaning you need two devices, two iPhones, or you need an iPhone and an iPad in order to go live on Periscope, because you need to use Periscope Producer. And it's not like the Phantom drone. Hutch, Starsky and Hutch. Oh yeah, you like the jacket? So hey Randy, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in. Everybody follow Randy, great scoper. That's he's an American from Tennessee. He's working out of Saudi Arabia. Some very interesting scopes Randy's been doing. I just heard about him from my buddy Duty Ron out of New York. Duty Ron turned me on to Randy, and I've been obsessed with watching Randy's scopes because there's nobody else doing scopes like Randy is. Randy does some great scopes. He puts you right into Saudi Arabia, which you know, a lot of people may have some issues with Muslims and with anybody from the Middle East, but Randy shows us that people from the Middle East are actually very nice people. He gets down and shows you the day-to-day life in Saudi Arabia, and he shows us the people, and they talk, and everybody speaks English over there. Pretty interesting stuff. So watch Randy's scopes. Randy Horton, there he is right there. Don't enter a consulate to get married. Well, if you're a journalist that's criticizing the government, yeah. All right, so here's what happened with the last drone scope, guys. Let me explain. I have a Mavic Pro drone. I don't have the Phantom drone. The Phantom allows you to scope right from the drone. All you need is one device, the same device that you use to control the drone and look at the image coming off the drone. That's how you fly and go live on Periscope with the Phantom drone. I don't have the Phantom, I have the Mavic Pro, which for some reason they don't play well with Periscope. So what you need to go live on the Mavic Pro drone, you need to have a secondary device, either a second iPhone or a second iPad, any kind of secondary device. Hi Maria, how are you, my love? How's everything doing? So I had an iPad as my secondary device, okay? And I thought the iPad was fully charged. However, I wasn't thinking, I didn't even check the battery, it was plugged in, I thought it was charged all the way. My secondary device, my iPad, was not fully charged. So when I got the drone up in the air and Leena was watching the comments coming in from Periscope on the secondary device, you need that secondary device in order to see the comments and to see interaction with people. And all of a sudden, my secondary device died. So I had no secondary device now. I couldn't see the comments. The screen was black, and I was like, what the hell's going on here? I can't see the comments. And what it was the battery never charged. When I had it plugged in, maybe there was a loose connection on the charger or something, and the battery on the secondary device, my iPad, in which you need in order to see the comments on Periscope, because you have to use Periscope Producer. I know it's complicated, but those of us who know what Periscope Producer is, Periscope Producer allows you, it's like running an unmanned submersible and losing the tether. Perfect explanation, Mig. Perfect explanation. So I could see the drone on my first device, on my iPhone. I could see the, yeah, battery's still a problem. You know, it's 2018. Here we are with battery problems. So even though I could see that I was flying on my device that was hooked up to the drone, I could see what the drone was seeing. I could see the air, I could see all the signal, everything was fine. I couldn't see any of the Periscope comments at all. Couldn't see anything from Periscope. So that's why, you know, that's what happened. And on the first time I went up, which I deleted that scope stupidly, I shouldn't have deleted it, I should have just hid it, because I lost all the super hearts and all the hearts on that first scope. The first scope that I did, it didn't connect correctly to Periscope Producer, so you were only seeing what the iPad was seeing. So that was the problem with the first scope, which I brought the drone back down, deleted the first scope stupidly. I should have hid that scope. And then I fixed the problem. I went into Periscope Producer, got the second device working, and then we went back up in the air. And shortly after we went back up in the air, that's when the battery died on the iPad and I couldn't see any comments. So just explaining to you people who don't understand what I was saying secondary device, and some people thought, hey Nada, how are you? Follow Nada, everybody. Great scoper out of LA. Good friend. I hope someday to meet Nada. Nada's awesome. So that's what happened. Anybody who watched that drone scope and was hearing me talking about the Perry struggle is real. Anybody who was hearing me in that drone scope say, what's up, Leena? The secondary device isn't working. People thought that my drone battery was dying. No, my drone battery was fine, absolutely fine. It was the battery on the iPad, which I was using as the secondary device with Periscope Producer in order to see the comments on Periscope Live. That's the battery that died. So I hope y'all understand that. Any questions about that? Anybody having a difficult time understanding what I was saying? I think a lot of you VIP scopers, you understand Periscope Producer. You understand me, Maria? You haven't watched me since New York. Yeah, well, we're back from New York, back in Boston. Good to see you, Maria. Follow Maria, everybody, right there. Maria, throw up some emojis so everybody can follow you. Maria's an awesome scoper, too. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, Mig's an awesome scoper, too. There's Mig from LA. Arch MF. Follow him as well. There's Maria. She just said thanks. She put up the praying. That's Maria. Follow her, guys. It's hard to concentrate with so many functions. I know, if you're flying a drone and you're using Periscope Producer and you have two devices in your hand, it's really almost impossible. You really need two people. So Leena had the secondary device in her hand watching the comments, because I had to pay attention to flying the drone. You can't be messing around when you're flying a drone. You really have to pay attention to the drone. You have to keep line of sight of the drone, and you have to watch your primary screen so you know where you're going with the drone. You got to watch your height, your distance, all that stuff, all that FAA stuff. You got to make sure that you're paying attention to your flying and not paying attention to the comments. So that's how that works. So how's everybody else doing tonight? This afternoon here, it's 5:30 p.m. here in the Boston area. So I'm gonna do a scope, I think maybe tomorrow, or maybe we might even do it after we leave here. You don't want to lose that drone, no way. We might do a scope after this in Salem. I live in Salem, which is the Witch City. You guys know the Witch City? Great 4:30 here in Chicago. Oh, okay, cool. Just a Manny today. Hey, Randy's back. How you doing, Randy? Yeah, Leena's inside doing a manicure. Sometimes I go in and I get a pedicure. I love getting a pedicure, but I'm fine. I got my last pedicure the last time we came here. I love getting a pedicure, man. They massage your feet and they massage your calves, and then they losing the connection here. Oh, sorry, Randy. How's the connection for everybody else? Is the connection good for everyone else? Classic Boston camera, Salem Halloween scope. Yeah, so we might do. Have you done the fish petty? No, I haven't done a fish petty. I love the black hot stones, though. You know, when they heat up the stones and they rub the hot stones on your legs and on your calves. I love that. So that's a good one. I usually get it here where she is. I was going to come to Salem for Halloween. Tracy, where you from? Tracy Campbell, where you from? Red Sox in the World Series, you betcha. Red Sox are going all the way. Bonjour, bonjour. Don't love you. Why? No, I don't love you. Bonjour. Why you say you don't love me? Connection's good. Thank you so much, Mama. I think Leena's getting red nails today. New York City. I was just in New York City. The stone treatment is part of the pedicure here. They give you the stone treatment with the pedicure. That's the song. Oh, I see. Let's see what's on the music in the background here. Let's put on some music here in the background. Thank you for inviting your followers, Randy. Thanks so much. Yeah, red color is hot. I love the red color. I think I might scope Salem tonight. Yeah, I might scope Salem. After she's done, we're going to grab a bite to eat. And then I'll show you guys Salem. It's pretty much ready to go. Salem is Halloween Central. You know the history of Salem, and if you don't know the history of Salem, you should look it up. No, Salem, Massachusetts, the Witch City. It's where the witches were hanged and burned back in the 1600s, because you know the word Trump uses all the time? It's a witch hunt. Okay, it's a witch hunt, okay. That word, that phrase, witch hunt, came from the burning and the hanging of the Salem witches back then in the day, in the 1600s. I live in Salem. That's the city I live in. And at Halloween, unbelievable. Halloween, it's crazy here. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Dana Carvey does this great thing. It's on Netflix. Watch Dana Carvey's special on Netflix. He does the whole thing. He said Trump is like a seal when he talks. Notice his hands are always doing this. Okay, 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 okay. Bad things happened in Salem, yeah. Yeah, you will love it. Salem is amazing for scoping Halloween. Oh my God, Cheryl, they shut down the streets on Halloween night. It's like Mardi Gras Central here. They actually block off all the streets in downtown Salem, and everybody's out dressed up. You saw him in person? Oh, great. Watch the Netflix special, his brand new special. I think it's called 60-something-year-old white male, something like that. 60-year-old white male, something like that. It's pretty good. Yeah, Salem's amazing during Halloween, you guys. You got to see it. It's really good. Randy Horton, look at your followers. Randy Horton has tons of followers. Doesn't matter is in the scope. What's up, man? The fly jacket and the stripes. Oh, this jacket? You like my jacket? You like the ensemble? Thank you. Randy's a savage. He is. Randy's cool, man. Randy's great. Flyer jacket and the U0026 stripes. Thank you. Love it. Yeah, there's Randy right there. Follow that guy right there, Randy Horton. You're gonna love his scopes. Very interesting. Very interesting. He's driving all around Saudi Arabia. He's feeding camels. He's having hot, spicy food in the morning, and then he's got to run out of there because he can't breathe. That was the funniest scope, man. Jacket, it's 80 out. It's not 80 out here. It's freezing cold here right now. Let's see. Temperature's about 58 degrees Fahrenheit right here. The camels, yeah, you'll see camels in Randy's scopes occasionally. Randy should do a podcast. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Oh boy. Yeah, follow Randy, guys. Thanks, Megan. Megan, I haven't seen you in here before. Where are you from? Megan 1202. Hey, what's up? Go Rice Girl, another great scoper out of LA. Follow Go Rice Girl, everybody. Is Randy the southern guy in Saudi Arabia? Yes, Tracy. Yes. What's up? There she is. There's Go Rice Girl. Joanne, great scoper. Good to see you, Joanne. So if you guys were wondering about the drone scope I just did and how it became just a nightmare, when you watch this replay, I explained what happened to that drone scope. So if you want to come back later and watch that replay. Leena's pedicure. Leena's only doing a manicure today. No pedicure today. You know I like style. Well, thank you, Nada. Of course I'm familiar with the Salem witch trials. I was just explaining the Salem witch trials and how they came up with that phrase, the witch hunt, because there was an actual witch hunt back then. The whole thing started with this woman who was from either the Dominican Republic or Haiti. She was, I'm not sure if she was a slave or not, but she was working with one of the families of the pilgrims that came over here, the new settlers that came to Salem. And you read about it in school. I think her name was Tituba, something like that. You could Google it. So she was either the maid or the nanny or a slave or somebody for one of the families here, the new settlers, the pilgrim families that were coming over here from England. And she was teaching the teenage girls, Proctor, yes, Proctor was one of the people. And she was teaching voodoo to the teenage girls. John Proctor, exactly. Santeria, yeah, I mean, it was voodoo. And she was taking the girls out into the woods and they were building bonfires and she was teaching them voodoo. Well, what happened was some of the girls started to go crazy and claim people were witches, and they were pointing the fingers at everybody saying, this is a witch, that's a witch. And they started hanging and burning people. There really were no real witches, but they were witch hunting. They were blaming everybody and saying, that's a witch, that's a witch. And finally, they stopped killing the witches or the people they were claiming were witches when the wife of the judge was claimed to be a witch. The finger was pointed at the wife of the judge that was actually sentencing people to death. Once the wife of the judge was claimed to be a witch, they finally stopped killing the people. It was just a slaughter. They killed a bunch of people. And if I go live from Salem after this, I will show you the area where they actually had some of the trials and hanged some of the witches. And they have some of the names of all the people that were hanged or burned. Yeah, you haven't heard this story? Oh my God, there are movies that have been made about it. Salem, exactly. You can see movies. Just go to Netflix or Amazon Prime. Or, of course, I'm a Red Sox fan. Yes, some men were accused as well, but mostly the women. They were mostly teenage girls, and they turned on each other. Afterwards, they started panicking when they were being accused of being witches. They started to panic and accuse one another of being witches, and then they started pointing the finger at adult women, and they started killing these adult women. So it was crazy. It was crazy. Savage behavior. Well, this was a long time ago. You got a really long chin. My chin's not that long. How about now? Now my chin's long. It turned into a cluster. Yeah. What was that last comment? Rick, are there a lot of bandwagon Red Sox fans? Yeah, of course, of course. Boston is a big sports town. Yeah, great song, isn't it? Half your face is chin. Are you making fun of me, Hanchero? Because I might block you if you continue. I've been accused of being a witch. Hey, Rob. Follow Rob out of New York. Right there. Zebra. Follow Zebra, everybody. Good buddy of mine. I just met up with him. People driven by fear could do anything. Of course, and that could happen again. Something like that could happen again. Maybe not being accused of being a witch, but the words witch hunt could apply to today. The rest of your face is a boy. All right, you got to go, asshole. You're out of here, dude. Bye-bye. That's how you block, right there. I saw your account, and every time I see Salem, Mass, or just Salem, I think of that. Yeah. Hanchero's gone. Don't worry about him. That's one of those typical trolls that just wants attention. They go into people's scopes and they try to gain attention. They try to take the attention away from the broadcaster and onto them. So I usually give people a chance. I try to turn them around and make them a friend and a follower. But sometimes they just persist and boom, they get blocked. Do people talk about Salem, where I'm from? Not really. No, the tourists come here. This is a big tourist town, and there are already tons of tourists here, which you will see tonight. If we go live downtown Salem tonight, I'll show you. It's mostly trolls. They want you to ruin your... That's exactly. They want to mess you up. Ha ha, you got your troll assassins ready to moderate. Hey, Rob, I don't like having moderators in my scope. I'd rather do it myself. I would rather do it myself. I don't want anybody moderating my scopes. I don't want egg drop. I can control my own scopes, because with moderators, sometimes your moderators are a little bit too overzealous, and they tend to block people who don't need to be blocked. Right, Randy? Randy knows, because I've been muted twice in Randy's scopes. And is Randy still here? Randy, you still here? Yeah, Randy's still here. So Randy, do you know why I got that 30-minute timeout earlier? I don't think I explained it to you, why I got timed out. Because of one word that I said. Hey, Ron's back. Hey, Duty Ron's in the house. Follow Duty Ron. I'm cleaning that up. Okay, so here's what happened. I was in Randy's scope earlier in Saudi Arabia. He was looking for viper snakes in a pet store, okay? He went into a pet store, and I heard babies crying, or young children crying like crazy, and I made a funny comment. The comment was, "Are you sure this is a pet store? It sounds like a baby store." And I thought that was funny, but evidently some of his people, maybe they were Saudi Arabians, maybe they didn't get the joke, maybe they didn't speak English that well, and they muted me for 30 minutes. They called it abuse. Yeah, the children comment was funny, but they ended up muting me. So what happened was I got muted for 30 minutes. And I thought it was funny because he's in the pet store looking for pets. And all you could hear was children crying. You heard like 5 children crying in there. I said, is this a pet store or a baby store? I think that's what I said. Yeah, the humor might have been lost in translation. You Muslim? Salam. Funny within the context. Yeah, but I guess his moderators didn't think that was funny. And I got like, it said abusive comment, 30-minute timeout. I went, what? 30-minute timeout? Overzealous moderators, exactly. Yeah, you got to shut off that voter moderation, Randy. It's no good. It's no good. Can you get me in a movie? Sure, I'll get you in a movie. No problem. Yeah, do it, Randy. It's you don't need that. I don't even use moderators, Randy. I control my own scope because I like to let people speak their mind as long as they're not abusive to me. I don't care if they swear. Swearing's okay to me. You know, I don't mind if they swear as long as they're not swearing at me. Yeah, harsher than 5 minutes for fighting in hockey. Very disappointed in the moderator. What are you going to do? You're a great actor. All right, you're in. I like to moderate my own scopes. If I see a comment, hey, Pete's in the house. Pete Byron from Florida, my buddy. I've been blocked, banned, and muted for the run-of-the-mill innocent commentary. It happens, but that's because they're using moderation, you know? So Tiffany's been moderated and blocked too, but what kind of filmmaker am I? I am primarily a photojournalist with CBS Television in Boston. That's my primary job. I shoot news for CBS, but I also have my own company. I have a filmmaking company. If you go to my profile, you can see a link there to my website. Thank you, Pete, so much. There's Pete Byron, everybody. Just gave me some super hearts. Pete's awesome. South Florida scoper. Great morning scopes. Beautiful sunrises from South Florida. All right, Arch, thank you. Mig, have a good night. What's that? We text to communicate here on Scope. Texting's the biggest way to miscommunicate. Exactly. Behind the scenes. Yeah, go to my website, click on my profile there, the 3 dots. Go onto my profile page and you'll be able to go to my website and you'll see all of what I do, all of my filmmaking stuff, short films. I've done 1 feature film. This guy looks like a typical liberal. Yeah? So what? See? I moderate my own trolls. See that? 97% of US communicates non-verbally. But not on Periscope, we don't. We communicate, I communicate as the broadcaster by speaking, but all of you communicate by texting or by commenting. Us, US. Turf, where you from? What's Periscope without trolls? Yeah, exactly. Where you from, Turf? Let's look at your profile. Turf, I don't know where you're from. You don't have anything in your profile. United States, I mean, not us. Oh, okay, United States. Nice jacket, Paulie. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, huh? How you doing? Adam Turf from Dearborn, Michigan. All right. Nice to meet you, Adam. Good to see you, buddy. George Pitts. How you doing? Turfy. Is that what your nickname is, Turfy? Or is that how you pronounce the name, Turfy? I live in Cohn-Set part-time. I don't know what that means. It's Turfy. Yeah, Turfy. Turfy. How about Turfy? My name's Rick. That's how you pronounce it. Turfy. Got it. What's your nationality, Turfy? Yeah, of course. Check my Snapchat. I was busy last night. A lot of news, breaking news last night. One guy was shot in his car, in his truck. 5 bullet holes through the front windshield in a tight circle. Somebody must have... My Snapchat is the same as here, Boston_camera. Somebody walked right up to his car and shot 5 tight rounds right through the front windshield, right into his body. Go check that out. You hate Trump? Yeah, a lot of people hate Trump. Be right back. Yeah, follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and here. It's all the same name, Boston_camera. You kind of resemble De Niro from Taxi Driver. Yeah, when I do this. What's the matter with you, huh? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? You're from Russia. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Zach. Where you from, Zach? Zach, you're a VIP scoper. There's one talent I have. I can act. Try me, I'll surprise you. Have you ever acted before? What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, Isakari? How you doing, man? You look like Danny DeVito fan. I like Danny DeVito. Absolutely. The UK. London. All right, Zach. Excellent. Thank you for joining. I'll follow you. Hello, Coachella. I'll follow you, Zach. Do I follow you already? Let me see. Nope, but I'm going to follow you now. I'll check out your scopes. Awesome. You followed me? Are you a scoper? Turfy, do you scope? You need to scope, man. You need to start broadcasting. Chillin'. All right, rest before I go live later. Excellent, excellent. That's awesome. Oh, great. Zach's your friend? Cool. That's great. So anyway, what are you guys doing tonight? Like I said, I might scope after Leena's done with her manicure. Brass in Pocket, great song. I love her. Chrissy Hind, one of my favorite female rockers. Hello, Finland. How you doing, Finland? Marco. What's going on, Marco? Yeah, Robert's here. Robert's in the house. Zebra. You lost your old account since I got a new number. You got to start scoping. I told Rick long ago that he looks like and sounds like an older version of who? Of Ed Till? You know what? I don't know who Ed Till is. I got to look Ed Till up. Let me invite my friends to get those numbers inflated, Rick. Thank you, Pete. Haha. I hear you, Pete. You're waiting to clock out of work. You still working, Rob? Hello, good night. How are you? Now you're following me. All right, Mark, thank you. Appreciate the love. You look like a huge... I love Seinfeld, yeah. And I love Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David. Even more so than Seinfeld. I love Larry David. Hello, Newsome. Newsome89, what's happening? Let's see. Izakari, I haven't seen you scoping in a while, brother. Are you scoping a lot? You're editing on a break, about to bathe my cat. What are you editing, Nada? What kind of filmmaking are you editing right now? Excuse me. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. Leena and I've watched the entire series so many times. Many, many times. Every Friday you scope. I'll try to check your scope out. It's hilarious. I love Larry David. He's like the guy everybody hates, but he's funny. I have a personal question, but you don't have to answer it. Go ahead, Turfy. Hit me up. Hit me up. Editing a short film set in the late 1980s. Oh, wow. Send me that link, Nada, when it's finished, will you? Love to see it. We're shooting a Halloween film on Sunday. We're doing a film. We do an annual Halloween film every Halloween. I'm sure some of you have seen my Halloween films. One year I did one about a killer clown. And with the end of the film, well, I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but check it out. It's on my website. I'd pay for a week in Larry's world. So check this out, guys. This Sunday, we're actually going into a real funeral home. We have access to a real funeral home this Sunday with a coffin. We're going to have our actor. Does being a filmmaker pay good or well? Well, I'm not going to tell you what I make. I'll tell you that being in news, working for CBS pays well. That's my bread and butter. Being a filmmaker is tough. It's a tough job. There's so many people in it now. It's saturated with filmmakers. All the millennials coming out of college, they all want to be filmmakers, or they all are filmmakers, or they think they're filmmakers. So, and they're undercutting the prices of professionals so that we're forced to lower our prices. So it's crazy. But I got my steady job. My income comes from CBS. So I don't have to worry about that. Hello, 1%ers. What's going on? How you doing? That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. I was just inquisitive. Yeah, you can make good money in broadcasting if you're working for like a big corporate television station. You can make good money doing that. You're never going to become a millionaire doing it, but you can make good money, decent money, middle class, upper middle class. I'm doing okay. And then I have, excuse me, then I have my side business, which is my corporation, Maycumber Productions. Do I know Jordan Rich? Of course I know Jordan Rich. Known Jordan Rich for years. He actually had me on the show years ago. I was on the Jordan Rich show when I produced a how-to take care of your kittens video with my 2 daughters. I produced a video called Your New Kitty. Oh, you got to check it out. When you check out my website, you'll see the Halloween. I believe I have 2 Halloween films on there. Check it out. What's up, Hio? Hio's in the house. What's up, brother? So this Sunday is. Oh, you've been on the show? Really? Yeah, he interviewed me because I was pushing my video, which was starring my own 2 daughters, which I produced, directed, edited. I did everything. I did the marketing on it. It did pretty well. It was in pet stores for a while. This was back with VHS tape. Remember VHS? Yeah, we're going to be at a funeral home this Sunday. I'll scope it. I'll try scoping a little bit. I mean, I'm going to be busy making the film, but I'll show you some behind the scenes. We actually have this actor, Jimmy, who's been in all of our Halloween films. He's going to be in a coffin, dead, in the coffin. And the whole film is from his point of view. He's dead, but, excuse me, in his mind, he's alive. I'm looking for some voiceover this winter, if you have any leads. You still have your VHS player? Nah, I threw away my VHS player. I threw all that stuff away. You now Finland. Hello, Finland. So you're like a director? Or no, I do direct, yes, but I'm mostly a director of photography, a DP, which means I'm the guy setting up all the lighting, setting up the shots for the director. I'm the camera guy. I'm the guy that's in charge of any cameras that are used for the shoot. So I'm the man. If we have 2 or 3 cameras, I'm the guy telling the other cameras what to do. I do write some scripts. As a matter of fact, I do have a script that I want to produce. You crazy. Hey, what's up? What are you doing in here? You don't come on Periscope. I'm not SAG, no. I'm in the IBEW union, which is what we use in television news broadcasting, the IBEW. You're like Terry Richardson. I don't know Terry Richardson. I do not know Terry Richardson. Who is Terry Richardson? You shooting a commercial right now? What are you doing on here if you're shooting a commercial? Yeah, you SAG 1%er? You must be SAG if you're doing voiceover work, right? He's calling me a pervert. Who's calling me a pervert? Leena's great. She's having her nails done inside. Sometimes I wonder how, like, there's a huge millionaires who are movie producers, like how one becomes. Okay, Turfie. Movie producers are already millionaires. They just give their money to the film. They're like the guy that you go to finance a film, okay? Executive producers and sometimes producers for Hollywood movies are already millionaires. They just want to get into the business of filmmaking, okay? Why is my hair over my ears? Dude, I'm from the late 60s, early 70s. I never cut my hair short. This is as short as you're ever going to see my hair. Do you get your tickets, Rick? What tickets? Of course I know Randy. Randy from Saudi Arabia? Yeah, Randy's great. You speak like Woody Allen? Really? Woody Allen? I've been told I speak like Tom Hanks, but never like Woody Allen. Simon Iggy in the house. Follow Simon, everybody. Right there, Simon Iggy. Great scoper from the UK. Simon, I had a nightmare of a drone scope earlier. I was using my Mavic Pro. You're from Saudi Arabia too? Oh, great, Dreams. Great to have you. Heat that sucker up! Almost cut my hair. Yeah, great song. Why is this music down? There we go, ZZ Top. So anyway, Tom Hanks. Yeah, somebody told me I sounded like Tom Hanks. Hey, Simon, are you still here? You from Lebanon. That's great. So I was using Periscope Producer because you have to use the second device with the Mavic Pro. And I thought my iPad was fully charged. It was plugged in, but it must have been disconnected from the charger. So I never checked the battery on the iPad on the second device. Never checked it. Went live. The scope's there. The scope worked. I mean, you can see the drone, you can see the footage. But as soon as I launched the drone in the air, the iPad quit on me. It died. The battery died. So I couldn't see any comments or anything. So it's funny. It's just a funny scope. You got to skedaddle? All right. Hey, listen, Nada. Follow Nada, everybody, out of LA. Nada, send me the link to your film when it's finished, all right? Yeah, it was a nightmare. It was funny, though. Watch the scope. It was the last scope before this one. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. Bye, Nada. Have a great night, Nada. Try to come back later because Leena and I are probably going to go live from downtown Salem, okay? Tech Live You Workplace. I don't understand that question, Marco. Don't understand. Liam, how you doing, my friend? All right, thank you, Nada. Have a great night. Hey, why aren't I seeing your bubble, Simon? Did you unfollow me or something? I'm not seeing your bubble here. The annual Halloween scope is coming up. Yeah, we might go tonight. We might do it. I'm just saying Salem, Mass sounds scary. Yeah, it's not that scary unless you're afraid of people dressed up in costumes. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What the project of this video? I don't understand your question. Yeah, I don't see your bubble. The only bubble I'm seeing right now is Pete's. I see Pete Byron's bubble. I don't see any other bubbles. No, Leena's my girlfriend. Both of us have been married and divorced. We're not getting married again. Salem is a zoo this month, but it's fun. Salem is fun. You'll love it. So if we scope after Leena's done, we're going to grab a bite to eat, and then we might grab our food downtown Salem, and then we'll just walk around Salem and show you the crazy people that are already out there wearing costumes. It's not even Halloween yet. I'm definitely going to scope again on Halloween night. You should go to Salem. You should. It's great. Rick can't afford another divorce. Bingo. Hit the nail right on the head. Bobo. One divorce was enough. Bankrupted me. Dude, bankrupted me. Just checked. I'm still following you like a train carriage. I'm on the North Shore, exactly. Salem is on the North Shore, about 13 miles north of Boston. Right on the coast. Right on the water. I like you live show. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is not what I usually do, though. I usually don't just sit in front of the camera like this. But it's nice to do this because I can actually concentrate on reading the comments much better. Usually I like show and tell. I like to show people something. I walk around, I show you something. And then when you're walking, it's a little more difficult to see the comments because you're moving and you're walking and you don't want to trip and fall down like Leena did in Times Square in New York the other night. Leena fell right down. Yeah, dude, if you can hang on to a lady like Leena and I, we have an agreement between us. We love each other. We have a great time. We both feel that marriage might cause a breakup. I think sometimes when you get married, it changes things, you know? I love scary movies, but I'm very critical when it comes to scary movies. Sometimes they aren't scary enough. Well, if you like costumes, if you like people dressed up in costumes, scary costumes, all kinds of costumes, you'll like Salem. Salem's great. You're going to see crazy stuff there tonight. So anyway, yeah, I usually don't do these kind of scopes, but it's great once in a while to sit and actually just look at the comments, you know, and read the comments, and I think you can engage better with your viewers that way. Hello, lots of us. Lots of us. What's happening, lots of us? This is like the old days. Yeah, exactly. Car scope. Yep. Used to do a lot of car scopes, especially with CBS. Remember, I used to do those scopes at night, sitting in the car. Dude, I've been living with my ex-wife for 14 years. Oh my God, really? Why are you still living with your ex-wife? No, we're not going to have kids' dreams. No, we both already have children. I have 2 daughters. I have two grown adult daughters. Leena has a daughter and a son. So both of us, yeah, I miss those 2015 CBS scopes, brother. I miss them too. You never know, maybe my current boss will leave the company and then I'll start scoping again. If my current boss moves on and leaves CBS, then I will be able to scope again. The whole thing was a misunderstanding anyway. The whole reason he doesn't want me scoping while I'm working at CBS, it's a misunderstanding. It was not my fault. One of my producers that works overnights thought I wasn't answering the phone one night because I was scoping and I wasn't paying attention to her phone call. Wrong. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with the fact I was in the middle of a police manhunt looking for a guy that shot a police officer in Manchester, New Hampshire. And I was right in the middle of the bee's nest. The cops were all around me, the snipers, they were waiting. The guy was up in a building. There were police snipers behind cars. I was ducking behind a car with my camera. I was live, and I had my live periscope going too. But I wasn't even paying attention to the comments or anything. As you guys remember, when I used to scope while I was doing breaking news, as I was rolling video for CBS, I used to tell you guys, I'm not going to answer comments right now because I'm live on CBS. So the fact wasn't true that I wasn't answering her phone call, the producer that was trying to call me. The reason I wasn't answering her phone call was because I was in the middle of shooting for them, not for Periscope. I was shooting video for CBS, and I wasn't going to take my eye off the news camera to answer my phone when my primary job for CBS was to be shooting video of the police. What if I took my attention off of my news camera to answer the phone with her, and suddenly a cop got shot, and I missed that video because I'm on the phone with her? I've been doing this for 38 years. That's my job, to shoot video. I did tell my boss that, but they didn't believe me, they believed her. She told them that I didn't answer the phone because I was on Periscope. Totally wrong. So they stopped me from scoping. I can't scope on the job anymore. Hey, miscommunication. Nope, they won't reconsider. I cannot scope at work anymore, and I don't. I don't scope at work anymore. Even though it wasn't my fault. This guy has got to go. The video is still there, but they only allow 100 videos to show on your scope. So if you go into my history and look at my broadcasts, you're only going to see the latest 100 videos. You're not going to see the videos before that. Yeah, exactly, Pete. Pete, I used to get more people in my scopes, as you knew. You remember those days. I had better ratings than the show, than the overnight CBS show in the morning. I had really good ratings, and I used to promote the station. I used to promote the show. Hey, Canada, what's up? Yeah, great stories. I used to promote the station. I'd promote CBS. I'd say, go to our, if you're not from Boston, go to our website and watch the story that I'm shooting right now. I used to promote them like crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, Mo, how are you? Rick, question for you. How many viewers? I used to be featured a lot. Remember, guys, when I used to get featured all the time? when I'd be scoping breaking news in the middle of the night? Of course I continue scoping. I'm not going to stop scoping, but it's just frustrating for me because I used to love doing that, man. I used to love scoping news. Breaking news was my favorite thing to scope. That's my thing. That's what I love. Why are you so concerned about viewers and numbers? I'm not that concerned about viewers and numbers. I'm just saying, Mo, that I used to get unbelievable numbers when I used to scope the breaking news overnights. That's how I built up the VIP and all that stuff. You know? That's when I built all that stuff up. Red Sox are going to win the World Series. I do believe they will win. We're concerned about fake viewers. Yes, I am concerned about fake viewers. And let me address that, okay? Let me address the fact that there are scopers now on Periscope. I'm not going to name them. They know who they are, and we know who they are, because they're paying for a Russian software program, and the Russians are here. You know who they are. They're always on the trending list. Go to the trending list and look. No, I'm not a religious man. I don't even discuss religion here. So check this out, guys. People are buying this Russian fake viewer bot program, and I know this for a fact. Trust me, I know it. And if you go in their scopes and you see their numbers fluctuating up to the thousands, it'll go up to 5,000, 10,000, and then drop back to 1,000. And then you see at the end of their scopes, they have like 30, 40,000 views, even if they only went live for about 10 minutes. Let's say they went live for 10 minutes, and their views are unbelievably, ridiculously high. Those are the people who are paying the Russians for this software program. Man, you guys have the best food in Boston. We had good seafood in Boston. Very good seafood here. Actually, one of those Russians was in this scope earlier. He came into the scope. Why? Why do people buy the program? Because they want to get on the trending list and they want to boost their numbers falsely so they can become... No, I know Flash gets high numbers anyway. Flash is amazing. Flash does something that nobody else is doing. He's generating 3D effects, which is amazing. Fresh lobster, yeah, fresh lobster's awesome. How can you tell if they come in? If the Russians come in, they can come into your scope and light up your scope. If they like you, they're going to give you a sample of what they will give you in their software program. They'll come into your scope and they'll light up your scope, and they'll make all the fake bots come in, and you'll have like thousands of viewers all of a sudden. That's how they do it. Now, they do that because they want to show you that they can do this for you on a regular basis. So then they'll email you or they'll DM you on Twitter, and they'll ask you if you want to purchase the software. It is creepy and scary, and it's not fair to all of us broadcasters who are working diligently to try and do content for you and not cheat. I call it cheating. The Cars, yes, I love this song. Love the Cars. Did anybody see the this year's show at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Cars actually played live. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You guys got to watch it. I believe it's either on Amazon Prime or it's on Netflix. Check it out. It's really amazing. Hey, Jamie, thank you so much for the Super Hearts. Love you, Jamie. Follow Jamie, too. Jamie's a great scoper. So where was I? We were talking about the Russian bots, right? So, I don't know about you guys. All right, Turfy, thank you so much. Thanks, Turfy. Have a great day. Love the Cars. Missing Benjamin. Yeah, he was great. Benjamin was awesome. He died way too early. I think he died of cancer, didn't he? Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, so I'm never going to use those fake bots because I don't want fake numbers. And I don't want people saying, oh, look, Rick is using that bot program. Look at his numbers soaring way up. And look at his... I don't want that. That's not for me. I'd rather have low numbers than have fake numbers, you know? What do I think about politics? privately, I'm political, and I'm also a news guy. I have to kind of stay impartial because I'm a photojournalist. But I don't discuss politics here. I don't want to discuss politics on Periscope. It's not the place for it. All it causes is disdain, and then it causes trolls, and I don't want to get into that. And they will do this to some scopes who didn't ask for it. Yeah, they'll light it up. Yeah, they'll come in and light up some people's scopes. Who do you work for now? Because I would like to watch you. I work for CBS in Boston, CBS Television. Follow me on Snapchat. If you follow my Snapchat, you'll see breaking news at night. I can't scope breaking news anymore, but I do quick Snapchats. Like if you go into my Snapchat now, I have a lot of stuff from last night. A shooting, a guy was shot in his truck last night. There was a second alarm fire last night. The Red Sox fans were going crazy last night. Yeah, politics is a no-no, man. I don't discuss it. I might post some newsworthy tweets about politics. I do put some newsworthy tweets up on Twitter, but I don't discuss them, you know? Hide its switch. We need to be able to turn off the viewer number. Hide the switch. Yeah. No, I'm not on the air. I'm a cameraman. I'm a photojournalist. I'm behind the camera. But at night, I work overnights. So I do interviews with like police chiefs and fire chiefs because I don't work with a reporter at night. I work by myself. Mick Jagger is still alive. Mick Jagger doesn't look that bad. Keith Richards, on the other hand, looks like a human skeleton. Keith Richards looks pretty bad. I have in my private business, my filmmaking business, I have a device that's like a Steadicam. It's called the Helix. You hold it with two hands. It's a gimbal. Yeah, Mick Jagger's in amazing shape. You're not having your nails done today. No, I had I don't do my fingers. I only do my pedicure. But my pedicure is still good. It's still looking good from the last time. Keith Richards looks terrible. Terrible. I got to put on a little bit of light now. I think it's starting to get dark in here. Ooh, that's too bright, isn't it? Is that too bright, or is that okay? How's that? Is that light better? Let's see. Oh, that's too bright. Oh, that's too bright. Yeah, this is fine. I'd rather just do it like this. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Leena's light. Let's see if her light will work. Keith Richards has looked terrible for 40 years. It's lights, camera, action. Whoa, the guy's headlights just hit me in the face. I still love the Stones. I've seen the Stones recently. I went to see the Stones at the Garden, at the Boston Garden. Love the Stones, man. No, I'm in Boston, Bitcoin. I'm in the Boston area. Actually, Salem, Massachusetts, which is about 13 miles north of Boston. So, the Stones do rock, Pete. Love the Stones, man. I still listen to all their music. And the Beatles, too. Although the Beatles aren't playing anymore. Ringo's still playing. And McCartney. I'd go see McCartney again. I do two things, Bitcoin. I work full-time for CBS News in Boston. I'm a news cameraman or photojournalist. And then I have my own filmmaking company, too. A small corporation where I do filmmaking. I know a lot of stoners. That counts. Good one. 1981. Yeah, Pete, I saw the Stones way back then, too. Documentaries, yep, some documentary work. More mini documentaries, not full, like 2-hour documentaries. My website is right here. Click on the 3 dots on the bottom of the screen. Go to my profile. You can then click on my website. You'll see the work I do. You can check out all my work there. The non-CBS related work. So if you go click on the profile, you will see that. Yeah, Bitcoin, check it out. I gotta get a water. Where's my water? Here is my water. Getting dry. Went to see Motley Crue and Metallica. Of course they play loud. Absolutely. Definitely play loud. Let's see what else is on here. Classic vinyl. Bachman Turner Overdrive. How about them? Remember them? BTO. Bachman Turner Overdrive. So yeah, how about the Red Sox? Huh? The Red Sox are going to go all the way. World Series, guys. Motley Crue. Wow. What's the last band we saw? Leena and I just recently saw. You don't want to know my age. I'm up there. I'm up there. Let's put it this way. I have 2 grown daughters and I have 1 grandchild. Yes, of course. Pete, you know where I saw the Grateful Dead? The best concert I ever saw, the Grateful Dead, Watkins Glen, upstate New York. 1970, was it 73? Summer concert in upstate New York at Watkins Glen. Do people approach you to produce something, or do you choose something you're interested in and do it? I do both. I do my own productions that I produce. I have a lot of passion projects that I produce that are fun, and I also have corporate work that I do for corporations. So I do it all. I do corporate stuff. The corporate stuff's boring. Corporate stuff is usually talking heads, a sit-down interview with someone. You sit them down, you light them nice, and you do an interview with them, and then you do the B-roll. The B-roll is the pictures of them walking around, talking, showing what they do, and then you edit that all together. You edit the interview together with the B-roll. All right? So that's corporate work. And then there's the filmmaking work, which is the narrative filmmaking work, where I do short films. I will be safe out there. Thank you. Newsom, thanks so much. So those are the 3 types of work that I do are narrative filmmaking, which is my favorite thing because it's more creative. You dad okay? Oh, my dad's great. Yeah, my dad's awesome. He's healthy as a bull, man. He's 84, almost 85 years old, and he still golfs every morning. Shirley Temple and Billie Holiday. I don't know what that has to do with this, but I love Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday is one of my favorite female vocalists of all time. She was great, Billie Holiday. Great bluesy voice. Did you ever watch the Billie Holiday story? James Newsman 69, what's up? 1939. What, you think I'm from 1939? No, I'm not that old. My father's from the 1930s. My dad, he's still alive, man. He's doing great. My mother, too. My mother's 82, and both of them are still in great shape. So, my parents, hopefully I'll have their genes and I'll live a long life. Because my parents are both doing really well. Their health is amazing. Knock on wood. Where's wood? They're both doing great. Thanks, Pete, for asking. I'm probably going to get back down to Florida. Maybe in March when Judy Ron comes to Florida. Pete, I might come back down. Maybe go to spring training. I might do that. So, it's that Florida air. It's got to be, Pete. I think this cold weather up here, this winter weather, really does age people. The skin gets all crackly, and I think you just don't age well in winter weather, you know? I don't like it, man. I don't like it at all. I really don't. Marco, what's happening, Marco? 1243. Jono, what's happening? How you doing, Jono? Let's listen to some Beatles. I got the Beatles channel on here. Let's check out the Beatles. Yeah, pollution. Look who's back. It's Leena.
Oh.
Leena's back.
Were you guys talking about me all this time?
Yeah, we're talking about you, baby, the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about?
We're talking about how lovely you are. Let's see your nails. Put them up. There's Leena's nails. Oh, look at that. Beautiful nails. Freshly done. Oh. Thanks, baby. Cheryl says hello. Pete,
Cheryl.
Pete's here.
Hi, Pete. Long time no see. What happened?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
No, just the manicure today. No pedicure today.
No petty.
Great song, Allman Brothers.
Louisa.
Oh, great tune. Great tune.
All right. What's
All right, guys. So we're gonna drive over to. I was telling these guys, maybe we'll go into Salem, grab food, and then I'll do a scope downtown Salem. What do you think? I think Salem's gonna be good right now.
Okay, go for it.
Hi from Toronto, off to the Raptors game. All right, drive safely. Hey, Papa Bear Alaska, follow Papa Bear Alaska, everybody, right there. Great scoper from Alaska. All right, catch you after the game. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you, you too. So guys, if you guys are still here later, I might scope from Salem and look for that scope. You want to talk to Leena for a few minutes while I drive? You can do that if you want.
1 second.
Leena will talk to you while I drive. Yeah, we're going to have a nice dinner. We're going to go out for dinner, and then maybe we'll scope downtown Salem. I'm sure it's Friday night. It's almost Halloween. It's going to be crazy down there. Hello, Brussels. Martin, how are you? How you doing, brother? What you doing, baby?
No, I put an eye drop in my eye.
Oh, she's got eye drops in the eyes. Yeah, the Salem scope's going to be good. Salem, Mass, the witch city. It's Halloween time here. You got all the tourists are here, all dressed up. What do you think about your young looking too? Well, I don't smoke cigarettes. Cigarette smoking will age your skin.
Yeah.
I use a cream on my skin every night when I go to bed and every morning when I wake up.
Yep.
You want to come help us eat dinner? Sure.
Come over.
And I exercise. I exercise regularly. I lift weights. I work out with weights. I walk as much as I can, an hour at a time. I try to do 1 hour power walks. So, and it's a mental thing too, guys. If you think young, you try to hang with younger people, you have a young girlfriend, keeps you young. Right, Leena? Here, why don't you hold this and you can talk while I drive, all right? Leena's going to take over the scope, and I'm sure Leena's going to be in here. No, you got to leave that down so your light is on, see? Gives you a little bit of light.
All right, shall
You
we?
can just keep you in there if you want.
Yeah, you smoke wild salmon,
What do you want for dinner, babe?
whatever.
Let's go into downtown Salem and see what we can
All right.
find.
We shall.
All right? We'll grab some dinner. Oh, wow, look at those clouds. Look at that sunset.
Yeah, look
That's
at
a
that
nice
sunset
over there. Show them.
Yep.
Click it.
Look at that
Look at those
sunset.
clouds over there.
Look at that cloud.
This way. Right there.
Howdy. Look at that. Is
Nice.
that nice?
All right, we're turning now. You can go back to you.
Look at that. Nice cloud for a sunset.
The counterculture movement of the 1960s embraced turquoise.
Let's listen to some Beatles.
Tom Hess, welcome to Rick Scope, Boston_camera. If you guys
Hi, guys. I'm driving now, so.
howdy, welcome to Boston.
Good song, John Lennon. Oh, I thought they were going to play Dizzy Miss Lizzie. I thought they were going to play Dizzy Miss
All right,
Lizzie.
Papa Bear, thank you.
Is he leaving? Is Papa Bear leaving?
Yes, have a wonderful night or day in Alaska.
Bye, Papa Bear.
Bye. Bodysuit 4. Welcome. Welcome to Boston_camera, guys. Who want a Russian butt bomb?
What?
You know
the
what?
hell? What are they talking about? Russian butt farm? Oh,
Bot.
bought.
Bot.
What was the question?
Russian. Is it a good idea?
No, it's not a good idea. It's cheating.
It's cheating. You know what? It's not. Honestly, for me, my opinion is wrong. It's cheating because work on prayer. It's cheating because like other people scoper, other scoper like me, new scoper. I'm trying to get viewer.
Yeah, Leena's a new scoper, and she's
Thank
not
you.
cheating. Leena's
So,
not cheating.
I'm trying to get viewer, but if this new scoper and buying that program that bot farm or something like that, that's cheating.
It's fake viewers.
It's
fake viewers.
because it's all robot. It's a bot. It's not real. It's controlled by electronic. I work in MIT. I got a lot of robot in MIT. I should have used them, control them to come into my scope. LOL. Not funny, no. Rising bot is yeah, but no, I wouldn't do it. I don't do it because that's cheating, and I wouldn't suggest that any scoper should do it because it's not fair to other scoper, especially scoper like me. I'm new. I don't think that cheating is right.
Yeah, you want to get
And
your
you want
your
to
people.
you want to be a genuine person, like a real you.
Plus, you'll lose the respect
Yes.
of other VIP scopers. The other VIP scopers who work hard to.
Dan, okay, hold on. Dan say Randy Horton sent me in here. A friend of Randy is a friend of mine. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for joining.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
Drew.
Thanks a lot.
What 50% of Trump follower are bot? Nah, I don't know that.
Tell Randy we said thank you.
Yep, tell Randy.
We said
boss-
thanks. Yeah, tell Randy we said thank you. Randy's a good guy.
I don't know how you buy them. You have to.
What happens is, if you go on the trending list, you'll see the Russians, because their numbers are huge. They trend every day.
Yep. True.
So if you go on the trending list, you will see the Russians. They trend.
Yep.
Their numbers are just ridiculously fake.
Yep. Their number are fake.
And they'll come in your scope, and they'll try to light up your scope.
Oh. Yeah. That's nice. Thank you. Tell him I say thank you. Yeah, well, Boston and School got a lot of followers, but that's a real follower, not
Those are real followers.
Those are not robot. And
And-
because he's from the beginner.
I came from the beginning of Periscope.
Yep. He's the beginner.
I'm not a beginner.
No.
You're using the wrong. From the beginning.
From the beginning.
I've been on Periscope since the beginning, and
Yep.
back in the day when I used to scope breaking news for CBS, that's when I had huge numbers and a lot of people would come into the scopes.
Yeah.
But not so much anymore because I don't scope that much anymore.
True.
Because I only like scoping content. I want to bring you good content. I don't want to just scope standing in front of the camera fixing my hair.
Yep. But the thing is, Periscope.
What'd they say?
Hold on. Leena, tell us your handle so we can follow you. Oh.
Tilt down a little so your head is up high. There you go. You want that? You don't want the.
I can't see.
But just do this then. You bring it closer. Put your head up there. Then your head.
I don't want my head up there.
No. You don't want the comments covering your beautiful face,
Oh.
do you? You see what I mean?
Oh, it's okay. Come
No,
on.
don't do that.
Okay. Let me see. Too many bot around. I don't understand why. No, Periscope say that's not cheating because you.
Periscope says it's not in their terms
Yep,
of service contract.
Yep, exactly.
So their terms of service doesn't have anything about the fake
True.
bots.
True. And
But us as Periscopers,
yes.
we will not respect you.
Nope.
If we find that you're using fake bots and you're cheating, you're not going to get the respect of other
Nope.
scopers.
I'm not going to follow those people that using that program, period. Because I'm trying to gain viewer, and then other people buying this program and got a million of viewers.
Oh shoot! Look at Salem's shut down right now.
Yeah, you're in the wrong road, babe.
That's all right. I'll cut through.
So you guys want to follow me? Follow me at Leena, Leena 2017 69. Follow me. This is not Randy.
Randy, is he
Yeah.
here?
No, this person asked, is this Randy?
No.
It's not Randy.
No, Randy's not even here right now.
Randy is sharing this.
Yeah, Randy
this
shared
broadcast.
it out. Randy shared it out.
Yes. Oh, tell you broadcast handle. What is that?
They want to know your handle, I think. Is that what they mean?
Yeah, my handle.
Tell them your handle. Your name on Periscope.
I just say my profile name is Leena, Leena 2017 and 69. No, 201769. You can follow me. I'm there. But I don't follow. I mean, I don't scope it often because I need to find some content to talk about or to do. I usually scope maybe cooking scope. I usually do cooking scope with Rick, Boston_camera. And Cesar, welcome. How are you? Happy Friday, guys. We just driving around in
looking for parking space.
Yes, looking for parking space in downtown Salem, Mass. Yes, there you go. Got it. Angel.
Yep, we're here. We're in Salem now.
Yep, we're in Salem now. But
And they've already shut down the streets tonight.
yep,
They've got streets shut down for people
Yes.
partying and walking around.
yep.
People are dressed up. It's going to be fun.
Welcome, Casey Colin 2234. Welcome to Boston
Is that a
underscore.
parking space right there?
Post
Ooh.
office.
It might be. What's that say right there?
I don't know. I can't see.
Oh, I got a spot, baby.
Yeah.
30-minute limit, not at this hour.
Okay. Post office. Yep.
Post office is closed.
Randy, this is not Randy. Randy sharing the broadcast. Here you go.
Let me see.
There. That person asking, is it Randy?
Where is Randy? Randy is not here right now. Randy was here earlier. Randy's the one who might have invited you into this scope, but he's not here at the moment. What's your name? Diana Hughes. A wife, a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, a daughter, a sister, a lover of nature. I see the world from outside in. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the scope. Yes, follow me, definitely. So we're gonna get out of the car now, and we're gonna let's take a walk and see what we got.
What you
No,
want?
no, no. We're not in Saudi Arabia. We're in Boston, Massachusetts. She's confused. She thinks we're in Saudi Arabia with Randy. No, we're not. We're not in Saudi Arabia. All right, guys, we are going to go have dinner. And when we come back from dinner, we're going to show you downtown Salem at Halloween. I'm a blonde. No, don't worry about it. Caesar. What's your real name? I forgot. Let's see. What's your real name, Caesar? Diana. Diana. Don't worry, Diana. No problem. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. So listen, guys, we're going to go have some food. Great, Diana. Thank you for coming in. Follow me here. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. All the same name, Boston_camera. And this is my girlfriend, Leena. Follow her on here and on Twitter. And you're also the same on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So, can't wait to see Salem. You're going to love it. It's great. So, Leena, if you want to follow her, her name is Leena
2017-69.
2017-69. Can you remember that? Somebody write that in the chat.
Angel, keep writing it.
Leena 2017-69. That's her. She's on here too. So you can follow Leena and also follow me. Okay? All right, guys. We are going to go have some dinner and we will be back. Go back and watch my last replay. It's a drone scope. It's a quick one, but it was pretty. We did a drone scope. I had my drone up in the air. We lost my second device. The battery died on it, so I couldn't see the comments. But nevertheless, the drone was up there, so you can check that scope out. What are What are I don't understand. Oh, I saw you. Okay. All right, guys. We'll be back.
Yes.
Great to see everybody. We're going to go grab...
Yeah, of course I'm 69. What do you think?
69 is just a number.
69 is just a number.
Yes, we had a drone scope just before this one.
Yeah.
So check out the replays. All right? And if anybody wants to see... Earlier I was talking about a scope I did for CBS television that where the police were being shot at. One cop was shot in Manchester, New Hampshire. If anybody wants to see that scope, it's not up visible on Periscope anymore because they only show your last 100 scopes, and this scope was from a long time ago. I can still see it, but you probably can't. But I might be able to share the link on Twitter if you DM me. I might be able to get you that link so you can watch it. It was a great scope. That was one of my best scopes I ever did. The police were, they were ducking behind cars with their machine guns and rifles, and there was a shooter, an active shooter. They were trying to get him. He was in a building, and I was live on CBS at the time. It's a great scope. If you're interested in seeing that scope, DM me on Twitter, and I'll try to get that to you. All right? Okay, guys. We'll be back.
Ciao.
Peace out, everybody.